It's Darren Boettcher here from LJ Hooker Ipswich. It has been really a busy last couple of weeks for myself personally, where I've been talking to other agents around town through other agencies, and some are busy and some are very quiet. But what we're finding at the moment is, there's a lot of agents in Ipswich, and there's a lack of property being put on the market at the moment due to the COVID-19 situation. So I just want to mention a couple of things about that. So the upshot, I suppose, when you're looking at it, that there's a lack of property on the market for a seller that's currently on the market, or an agent out there that's got their property for sale. Because there's less property on the market, well, the buyers have less choice. So the buyers either wait and see if something else comes on the market that suits them, or if they compromise, that buyer could just be that one to go and look at your property and buy your property. So that's the upshot of the situation we're in at the moment, because we're showing properties 24/7. I can show you a house 7 days a week in a private viewing, and if you want a virtual tour, just let me know. We're more than happy to organise that. I just sold a house at Raceview a couple of days ago through exactly that. They did a virtual tour, measured some bedrooms for them, and the buyer in Sydney was due to fly up and have a look at the property, but because of the COVID situation and the government regulations out there, I went along there with my camera and we walked through the property, and we have a happy seller and happy buyer, and the tenant can stay on, and they're happy as well. So we can always work with situations with everybody, but that is the upshot at the moment. With the lack of property on the market, it's really good for the seller because the buyers have less choice to choose from. From an agency point of view, it is a little bit annoying. Speaking to some of my owners this week, there's an agent out there at the moment that's contacting all my owners, and obviously it'll be happening to other agencies out there, that these people are saying they've got buyers are wanting to look at the properties, but they won't call us, they won't call me, they won't call the other agencies to do a conjunction. They're just trying to snaffle their listings, and these bottom feeding agents have really got to stop being unethical and start being ethical and be a bit more professional in what they do. I've been in real estate 29 years and I don't do that sort of thing, never have and never will. And to see these bottom feeder agents come in and try and take your listing away from you and spin your owner a story, it's not very professional. One of the owners that I have is an 83-year-old elderly man, and he's suffering prostate cancer, and he's going through some tests for an operation at the moment. And the agent phones up and tries to get him to do an auction on his property, but he didn't tell him how hard the unit market is at the moment. He didn't tell him anything about his property. He just wanted to try and get his listing and auction his property. From an agent's point of view, that's pretty poor form, and no wonder us agents out there get a bad name from people like this that are out there doing that. So I just urge any sellers out there that do get letters in the mail or phone calls from agents that you don't know who they are or where they've come from, just tell them to call a reputable agent like myself or another agency. There's some great agents out there that do these sort of things on behalf of their owners and sell their properties and get them good prices. I'm not the only one. There's plenty of us out there from other agencies, and we all get on, but these are agents that come in that calling all the houses that are on the market and just trying to get listings and spin some stories. It's been around for so long, you just get tired of hearing of it. If my seller or another agency seller wanted to deal with that agent, I think that they would call them. So I think that really it's unprofessional, and I think they should be a bit more ethical. Sorry to be a little bit negative this morning, but that's what we're feeling at the moment. And talking to a few others out there, I think there's a few agents out there that need to be doing their practices a little bit more better than what they're trying to do. So it's a busy week this week. I'll make sure that we get these houses sold for these owners. I've already sold 8 properties this month, so if your agent's out there saying there's nothing happening, there is a lot happening at the moment. There's plenty happening. There's a lot of activity in the market. There's still a lot of buyers around, regardless of the situation we're in. Yes, it is different, but we need to adapt and adjust the sales as an agent and work a little bit harder for our sellers to get the property sold. So if you want your property sold, give Darren Boettcher a call at LJ Hooker Ipswich. Selling is what I do.